I'm Lee Gershuny, the playwright of Lockerbie Lost Voices, and I'm also the artistic director of the production company, the Elements World Theatre, based in Edinburgh. I was originally approached by a Scottish investigative journalist who had been researching Lockerbie for over 10 years, and he invited me to write a play to get some of the items and the information that had been lost or dismissed or ignored, very important information, out through the arts. And I thought, well, this was very challenging. And what came to me was Lockerbie Lost Voices, to recover those voices, that information that had been lost not only by the victims in the plane, but many on-site observers, many writers whose work was virtually ignored in the trial, for example. We see these characters after death, and they actually preside over their own funeral, which I feel is a community rite of passage, certainly appropriate for the 25th anniversary, for the victims to have a chance to express how they experience their death, but more important, how they honor the lives that they had and their families who survived them. Even more important is their recognition of the universality of their situation. We all die sometime. And in a way, in death, they become the eyewitnesses from this place of neutrality of the criminal investigation happening on the ground. So they become the voices of the eyewitnesses who had been dismissed or ignored in life. But there's one line that makes this very appropriate, the whole play, to current events and what's happening in the world. And they say, this is part of all the Lockerbies of history, which are happening now. So it's very timely, not only for Scotland, but I feel for the world, that the personal is political, and our play is about this wanton terrorism and culture of fear, as opposed to awakening a culture of truth and peace that the play suggests and promotes.
Too far to go.
Below the clouds, a ball of fire. Too slow, too low. Someone help me.
I feel so light, so free.
At one point in the play, and this is what I regard as perhaps the most, one of the most uplifting things in the play, is that the main speaker, who was the CIA agent, possible whistleblower, says, they may have silenced us, but there will be others. And then another character says, at first a few, then 100, then 1,000, and then millions will speak the truth. We will not be silenced forever.